Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to my first ever proper YouTube video. And what I want to do on this channel is to create Football Manager content. And so I'm here with the Football Manager 2015, this new game, and the club that I'm going to be taking over is Skive, which is a newly promoted side to the Danish second best division. I know it says first division, but that's what the second best division is called in Denmark. Don't ask me why, it just is. But this is our team. We were newly promoted to the to the second best league after having been relegated the year before from the second best league. And we are projected to finish 12th, which is last in this league. But yeah, anyways, let's quickly show you the squad. Actually, we should probably do transfers first. I think I'll do transfers. We have an affiliation with FC Midtjylland, who are a Superliga side, which is what the best league is called in Denmark. So we loaned a lot of their players just for cover. The only real players we have here that are consistent first team starters are Rune Hastrup, which is this lad here, who is very young and who, according to his report, is very, very good. We can't really trust the report as much as we'd like to because it's made by our assistant, who really doesn't have the best judgment skills in the world. And his standout, look at that pace. I know it doesn't matter for him, but 18 pace is pretty good. And the only transfer that we did make permanently was Noah Ujuola, who I'm really happy we've signed. He's a Nigerian centre-back. He used to play for our affiliate club, FC Midtjylland, and they released him. He's got very good heading, marking, tackling, aggression's good, and all his physicals are good, and I'm really happy. He's one of our most consistent players so far this year. Anyways, we'll take a look at the squad. We have three keepers. We have Rasmus Bak and Daniel Krag, who are backup goalkeepers. They're nothing special. This is our first choice goalkeeper. He isn't great. He's young, but we have Rune Hastrup here, who's our right back, as we showed. For some reason, going down in stats. I don't know why that is. He should be going up. Mads Eriksen, who's our backup left back, but who can play all the way along the defensive four. We have Jakob Andersen, who's our he's our third choice centre back. We have Andreas Albeck, who's second choice right back. We have Rasmus Lauritsen, who's our second choice. It's been a while since I last played this. No, excuse me. Yeah, he's our first choice left back. I want to say, this is our second choice centre back. He plays along with Noah Ujuola, who you saw before. This is just a backup we got from Midtjylland, and there's Noah Ujuola, of course. We then have Victor Nielsen, who is one of our right backs. He's probably second string to Rune Hastrup. We have Mikkel Kramer, who's our first choice left mid. Edafe Egbedi, who when he gets back from injury is our first choice right midfielder. Christian Nielsen, who is a second choice right midfielder, but who can play pretty much everywhere, which is he's really useful to have on the bench. Jesper Henriksen, who as well can play a lot of different places. I tend to play him more on the left of midfield because we don't really have that many players who can play that. We then have Simon Stering, who's a loney striker, but I switch him around a lot depending on what we need. I have John During, who plays deep line playmaker for us in the centre of midfield. Probably our Yeah, he's our second. Our two strongest centre midfielders are really strong, and he's one of them. We have Alexander Nikolaisen, who's on another loanee from Midtjylland, who's a backup. Mikkel Jespersen, who is pretty good. I usually play him more advanced because that's where we play with an advanced playmaker, as you can see he plays. Mathias Pedersen, who's a backup. Frederik Brandhoff, who's our own player, one of the few decent youth players that we've got, who I switch around whenever I need him. He usually plays as a backup player. We have Mikkel Frandrock, who is another loanee backup player. Mikkel Dulon, same story, backup player from Midtjylland. We have Nicolas Bøhl, who's with the loanees from Midtjylland, he's like 5th or 6th choice striker. We have Mads Dør Chikosen, who's a loanee from SC Midtjylland, who's pretty good as well. Java Jokatas, who's pretty good as well. Mikael Ure, who's one of the few, not one of the few. He's a very good player as well. He's on loan from Sønderjysk actually, but this was before I came. And he was playing really well until he got injured, which was quite early on. Then we have Anders Vestergaard, who's another decent striker. And just to give you an idea of who's played the best, most goals, he's played very few games. I think our goals are very spread, but the guy who stood out for us was Mikael Ure, who, if he hadn't been injured, he'll be out for 3 to 4 weeks more. He's been out for, how long has he been out for? 3 weeks already. He scored a lot of goals before his injury, as you can see. Allende Laval scored a few, but it's really very spread out. Assist-wise, it's very spread out as well. There's no real standout player in this team. Pass rating-wise, I would look at John Deering as our best passer, just because the others have played so few games. Yellow cards, Jesper Nilsson, despite being a quite good centre-back, has been picking up quite a lot of yellow cards. No red cards, despite, I think, us having conceded three penalties already this season. Average rating, ignore Bøhl and Albeck, they've only played one game. Our standout player is Jesper Nilsson, who has a 7.08. And nobody who's really played more than 5 games is above 7. So, but yeah, this is a semi-professional club as well. You might have noticed that a lot of people have been playing on amateur contracts, which is why it says CTR here. That's because when I came here, we were over our wage budget. As you can see now, we're 1,000 and a bit below our wage budget. But before that, we were quite a lot over, and we had a lot of people who had 1 year left on their semi-professional contracts. And whenever I wanted to renew, they'd want an amateur contract, and I was like, fine, that was fine, because it gave me a bit of financial room. It was a reason we were able to get Noah Ujuola. So, and the difference between amateur and semi-professional isn't too large. When you look at how many training sessions there are for a semi-professional team, there really aren't that many, and most of the players will be coming there anyways, despite being on amateur contracts. So yeah, that's basically what we've done so far. So let's take a look at the fixtures. We played friendly against our B team. We beat them 3-1. We lost to Nisby, who are a second division side, which wasn't great. We beat Tistel, we beat Holbæk, we beat Otterup, and we beat Vorup. And then we started the season off against Viborg, who were relegated in the previous season, in real life, obviously. They missed a penalty. I don't remember when they missed the penalty. They missed it in the 80th minute, so they could have really won this game. But we actually played quite well, considering they're one of the favourites to go back up, and we are the favourite to get relegated. So I'll just show you the goals. Hopefully this runs well. This was of this you'll be able to see Mikael Ure score, which you won't for some time because he's still injured, obviously. But in this game we played rather well. I mean, we matched one of the favorites to get promoted. So here we'll just have a look. I honestly don't remember how this happened because it's been quite a while. Kramer crosses it in, and Ure just finishes it. Simple as you like. And there we go. That was our start to the season, which was great. And immediately afterwards, off a corner, Prallesen heads the ball in, and there we go. I wonder if this shows us the missed penalty. No, it doesn't. Could I find that? If I go to key, let's just find that. I want to find that. No. Is this it? Yeah. I have no idea why we got a penalty. As a matter of fact, I don't know. It says Noah Joalis did something. I have no idea. But I think he just blazes it completely wide or over. No, oh yeah, our keeper saved that, which was an absolute relief. So yeah, that was our first game, and that was a decent result against a very good side. Televised as well, at home, so that was nice. Then we went and lost to Hobeku, who really aren't that great a side. I think they're predicted to finish something like 8th or something. But it was away from home, and, well, I mean, I guess that's just the sort of thing that happens. We played all right in this game. We didn't get completely outclassed. As you can see by clear cut and half-cut chances, we almost played up to them, but Brandao scores there. A pretty good goal. Come on, let's get to the next one. I really don't remember how these goals happened, but anyways, Hobeku really aren't that great a side. Here they go. He just runs through and beats our goalkeeper. And the next highlight is our goal. And I don't remember how this happened either, or who it was, as a matter of fact. It was Vestergaard. This is one of the few games that he has played. I think he came on as a sub in this game. I was just trying to get something from the game. We're then tied 2-2 to Vendsyssel, who aren't that great, but who I believe are doing quite well in the league. And this was a really, really odd game, because we were lagging behind quite a lot in this game. We really shouldn't have gotten anything from this game, but I was thinking we could hold out until, to get a 0-0 draw. But then in the 71st minute, ball over the top into the middle. Our goalkeeper initially saves it, but they end up scoring a goal, and so I was we'd been pretty much outplayed up to that point, and we had to somehow get something out of this game. So I put us on overload. I put the players in much more attacking roles than they are normally, and it paid off. We went through. Damn, this is gonna be a long highlight. When's our goal? I always wonder why it shows such a long build-up. But here we go anyway. So Ian de Laval plays it through, and Anders Vestergaard for the second game in a row scores to make it 1-1 in the 84th minute. And there I thought, alright, we're going to defend this and we'll bring it home. 1-1's a decent result. But then, just 2 minutes later, Kia scores from outside the box. And I don't know what my keeper was doing, but keepers are a little bit broke in this game. But anyways, we pushed them back on overload, and Elbeck scored in the 19th minute off a corner to give us a 2-2 result, which was good considering how bad we played. We beat FC Skanderborg in the Danish Cup first round. I'm not going to show you the goals for this because they're a second division side, and it would have been a scandal if we hadn't made it through this game. We then tied 3-3 with FC Fredericia, and this was another absolutely insane game. If Vendsyssel was insane, this was even more, because, I mean, we started by going down 1-0 to Andreas Winning, who scored off a penalty. And this was despite playing really well in this game, as you can see by the stats over here on your left. It was really annoying because we were playing quite well. But then again, in the 41st minute or the 42nd minute, FC Fredericia came back, and once we get through all these highlights, you'll see they do score a second goal here with Perk Nielsen, who scores. I mean, you gotta give to him quite a good goal. So I had a bit of a yell in the dressing room during half time, and I thought we'd fixed up problems when we came out in the 49th minute. Just a long ball over the top to Mikael Lua, who shows once again that he really was a very good striker until we got him injured. I think this might have been the game that he did get injured in. But then, just to show that our problems weren't actually fixed, in the 77th minute, we were down 3-1, and it wasn't until the 87th minute, or it could actually go on and go into the 88th minute before we scored this, but it wasn't until the 88th minute when Allende Laval scored his only league goal so far this season to bring us on to 3-2. Mikael Lua scores in the 88th minute, his third goal of the season, and then Laval with his first league goal of the season scores to make it 3-3. Then we lost 2-0 to Weiler. I'm not going to show you this. Weiler is the team I support, and it was quite a bitter defeat. We were outclassed in this game. We tied 0-0 with Lyngby. We tied 0-0 with AB, which was a shame because they are one of our relegation rivals. We beat Roskilde 2-0, which was a good result. We beat Brøndshøj 1-0 right at the end, John Deering scoring a penalty, which was very important because they're also one of our relegation rivals. We lost 2-0 to OB in the cup. They're a Superliga side, so that was expected. And we somehow stole a tie from AGF. Look at those stats. I'm not going to show you the highlights, but look at how we got completely dominated in this game. I mean, it was ridiculous. But we got a point, which leaves us in seventh place in the league. 12 points. We're 7 points clear of our relegation rivals, AB and Brøndshøj. So we're doing fairly well. Goal difference of 0. But the team we're playing today is the top side, which is AC Horsens, who excuse me, have been absolutely storming it. Look at that. No losses yet. 8 wins and 2 draws. So, here we go. Right. I'm going to have to set the team. I probably should have done this before I started the video, but hey. Here we go. Is anybody in the... Victor Nielsen is tired. Where's Hastrup? Is he injured? Why can't I find him? Ah, yeah. I played him as a winger last game, because we were out of wingers. There we go. And then I think we're gonna have to play Java Yogatas there. John Deering is he injured as well? As I say, it's been quite a while since I played this last. Simon Stang can play there. Mikkel Jespersen can play as our advanced playmaker. What strikers do we have out here? I think I might play Vestergaard. I think I'm going to try Vestergaard. in this game. Put him on the bench. Rasmus Lauritsen gets to play. We can get rid of him. Put Mads Eriksen back on. I'm sorry if this is taking quite a while. We have Mikkel Kramer actually, so I won't do that. Get Mikkel Dulan off with Simon Stang. There, I think that is a team. Actually, no. 1 second. There. No. Where is he? Okay, we'll just take him. Good. No. I'm really sorry that this is taking so long. What am I looking? I'm looking for a right mid. I really should have done this before. I'm really... I apologize a lot. This is the first video I've made on YouTube. Not that that's an excuse, but I'm gonna use it as my excuse. I think I'm gonna play Bond out there. I just... This guy I just put wherever, because he's pretty decent and everything. Okay, there we go. We are submitting that. I'm not going to look back. That is what we've decided to play with. And look at their points total, man. Only dropped 4 points after 10 games. That is absolutely exceptional. I'm looking... Yes. I'd rather talk. Yeah, come on. Let's just get into the game. Right, I'm just going to say we are huge underdogs. And then let's go. Our philosophy is to try and play possession football. Because that's what the board wanted us to play. So that is what we have attempted to play. And it's kind of worked. I wouldn't say it's worked completely. It's either we will only get like... Is that a penalty? Yes! Come on. John Deering. Yes, that's you. Please score. Come on. Yes! 1-0 against the league leaders, AC Horsens. This is why, if you remember, the team I support, these are our arch rivals, or whatever you want to call it. They're our fierce rivals. They are the Everton to our Liverpool, if you want to call it that, or the United to the City. But yeah, 1-0, and we're not playing that bad. I mean, possession isn't completely in our favour, but we are being outplayed, and we've had more shots than them. Fair enough, they've been equally bad with the exception of the penalty. Of course. But, this is a very good start. Here we go. Vestergaard to Brandhoff. Whip it in. Yes. Oh, we really had to score that. 2-0. I know 2-0 leads in this game are so easy to lose. But 2-0 would have been good for us. Oh, get away. He's fast. No. Ybermel. Müller. Cross. Oh. And there you go. That's their quality shining through. They just need that one chance. That one good move and they'll finish it. That's such a shame. Look at 2 clear-cut chances after half an hour. I really wouldn't have expected that. Is that another yellow? Please let that be another yellow. Yes! Horsens are down to 10 men. I'm not going to change my tactic. Our tactic is control, and a lot of possession instructions are in place. I'm not going to change the tactics because they've been working alright so far. Hopefully we can just seize a little bit more control now that they're down to 10 men. Come on, Skive. We can do this. Oh no, not off a corner. Please, not off a corner. Good, Kramer. Tackle, yes. Laval, go. Who's that? I mean, who's that to? Wait, what is the point of that pass? Come on. We had a good... No. No, no, no. This game. Man. How does that pass through every single person and leave Jude Nero with a one-on-one against our keeper? How does that happen? That's never gonna happen. Ever. I mean, I know we're a bad team and they're quite a good team, but that's never gonna... I'm gonna say they're unlucky, despite them not being. I'm really pissed off with them, actually. Lauritsen is having quite a bad game. But I think saying that they're unlucky is gonna... It's gonna... I know it wouldn't seem like the thing to say to inspire a team, but it gets them a bit more relaxed, a bit more motivated, and hopefully that'll spur them on. Go away. We're gonna have... Why am I set to defensive? I did that before the previous game and it must have saved the tactic. Well, there we go. First video, first noob fail to this game. I completely didn't notice that at all. Usually we play control, but it might have helped us initially when we were playing 11v11. But when they went one man down, that was probably too defensive a tactic. So what do we do now? Gonna throw on him because the other guy is quite tired. It's difficult. I don't really see what we could... I'm gonna just try that and see if anything changes, and if nothing's done by the 70th minute, we really do have to do something. Come on, Skive. We've come back from 2 goals down before. What a save, Rosenhan. I can't see us. We're gonna have to switch to our more attacking formation. We're gonna put on who are we gonna put on? I think we're gonna put on Master Chukosen as our poacher. And Simon Stang, he's left-footed. That's a shame. Not that there's anything against left-footed people, I was just considering playing him as a right midfielder. I think I'm just going to leave it like that for now. And when we get to the 75th minute, I'm probably going to have to change some things. As a matter, I'm going to take these off as well. Because right now, I really don't care about possession. We have to... Oh, well, of course, I always care about possession, but we have to, just get some shots and some crosses into the ball, create some... How does that happen? Again, how does everybody just suddenly ignore the ball and let Jude Nero go straight through? I don't get it. Right. This is what I do when we're chasing a game. We go pretty much everybody on attacking. Complete wing back attack. Come on, click. Thank you. Complete wing back attack. We make Rosenhan a sweeper keeper. We push Ujola to be a No, I don't want him to be ball playing. Central defender, cover, and then on instructions we go overload. We pump the ball into the box. We go route 1, close down much more, push higher up. We take that off. Use offside trap, much higher tempo. We do that, and then we give them a yell and tell them to push the forward. Come on. Come on, Skive. I won't be too disappointed if we don't get anything from this game, but considering, I will actually. Because they've been down to 10 men for so long. Vestico! Oh. I'm sorry if that sounded wrong. I probably just hit the mic. How does he miss that? Come on. No? Nothing? That's it? I hate when that happens, when you push it to overload. Quite early. 75th minute is early to push to overload. At least I think so. And then you get pretty much no highlights. We got one. But there we go. That's a lot. If I'd realised we weren't defensive the whole time, I think we could have done something much better than lose this game. But yeah, that's how it puts us. We are now a third of the way through the league. We are at least. A lot of the other teams, aren't. We still had ball possession, or the majority of it, which was nice. But yeah, not too bad. And I think I'll be back for the next third of the season. So yeah, for now, this has been Pierre. That was 3 times, right? Yeah. Pierre, extra. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed it, please do give it a like or a favorite or share it if you want. And subscribe if you want to see more of this. Thanks for watching. Take care. Bye-bye.